First thing you're going to do is get into a child's pose position. Now, if you can do it with your legs together so you can actually feel your thighs on your belly, that would be ideal. Otherwise, you can bring your legs out to the side a little bit if that's more comfortable. Now, we're going to get into an active child's pose. So my arms are straight. I'm pressing my hands into the ground so my shoulders are activated. Now, my shoulders are not up by my ears. They're down and relaxed. So my shoulder blades are kind of coming into my pocket. And then I'm going to feel the feedback from my legs to breathe into them. So if you're still struggling with your chest up here, chest breathing, this is going to really help give you that feedback to breathe into your legs. So I can rest my forehead on the mat or on the ground or wherever you are, and you're going to inhale. And as you inhale, that belly is going to press into your thighs. Then you're going to expand into the sides of your rib cage and then even open up into the low back. We will get here, I promise. But this is step one, to really feel your belly expand on the inhale and then pull away from your legs on the exhale. On the inhale, breathe in and press into your thighs. And on the exhale, I'm pulling away from my thighs. So that is a great way to really feel the breath move from up here into here. Now the next thing you're going to do is, I just have an extra shirt here. You can grab a towel, you can grab a resistance band if you have one of those available, or just take off the shirt you have on right now, or even a towel works great. And you are going to wrap it around your lower rib cage here, okay? Now, shoulders are down and relaxed. On my inhale, I'm going to press my ribs into the side of the item that I'm holding. So if you got the front breath down in the child's pose, now we're going to work on the sides or your rib cage. So shoulders are relaxed, I'm inhaling, and you'll notice this pulling away from me. And then on my exhale, I'm pulling away from it. So I'm coming closer together, pulling my sides away from the resistance here. And I'm pulling pretty tight. So I'm wrapping this around so I can really feel the feedback it's giving me on my rib cage. So now inhale and exhale. Now you should be able to start to feel this in your back as well. This is one of the ways you can start to breathe into your back. Can you press into the tightness of the item on your inhale? And then pull away from it on your exhale. Now, that's still not doing it. We can get on our back into a happy baby pose. Now, if this position is not accessible to you, because I know this takes a lot of hip mobility, you can simply just have your hands up like this. I mean, your hands. You can have your hands up like this. You can have your legs up like this. You don't have to grab onto them here. This just gives that extra feedback into the sides of the rib cage. But if you're just here, then that's okay too. So you go to where you can, and then you're going to inhale, and on the inhale, try to expand and press your back into the floor. If you can do this on a hard surface, like a floor, that's going to be even better because you'll get better feedback. And by feedback, I just mean you can feel the floor, and so it gives you a cue to press into the floor. Does that make sense? So inhale, I'm pressing, pressing, pressing into the table. And on exhale, I'm pulling away from the tail. From the table. I cannot talk today, can I? Inhale. So I'm still expanding into the ribs, I'm still expanding into the belly, but I'm really focusing on my back. And exhale. And I'm pulling away. Okay, so those are three really good ways. This one is my favorite because it almost gives you that full 360 feel. That's what I would work on. This is amazing that you're here and trying to learn more, because getting this concept down is everything. So if you have further questions, please let me know. Otherwise, practice these different variations of different positions to really start to feel if you can get into that 360-degree breath.